Now, we've been following the story of our next film over 3 years, and it keeps getting more and more shocking, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, a self-styled church targeting the vulnerable promises cures for many life-threatening conditions, including AIDS and cancer. But the reality couldn't be further from the truth, as Dan finds out.
3 years ago, The One Show exposed a scam cancer cure called Miracle Mineral Solution, or MMS. But MMS was no magic potion. It was actually a hazardous chemical as dangerous to humans as drinking industrial-strength bleach. And it was banned from sale in the UK. We thought we'd seen the last of it, until now. This is the Genesis 2 Church. Its self-styled reverends claim their special cleansing water can cure all manner of diseases. It all looks frighteningly familiar. Could one of these products actually be the banned MMS? We've discovered the Genesis 2 Church has just started holding seminars across the UK, teaching people the secrets of their cleansing water. We sent one of our team undercover to find out what those secrets are. To get into the seminar, our producer has told them he's desperate to find help for a sick relative. But they want to make sure he's a genuine client and hasn't been sent by the authorities.
Are you here on your own accord?
Yep.
Yeah. Are you representing an agency or here for yourself?
This is the Reverend Leon Edwards, and he's in charge of security. Our producer is then welcomed by the organiser of today's seminar, the Reverend Mark Christopher. Remember, some of the people here have got life-threatening illnesses, and the Reverend's claims are extraordinary.
I treated around 24 people for HIV, cancer, skin cancers, herpes, colon cancer. I treated one gentleman with skin cancer with a huge tumour. Over 21 days, so all the tumour just fell off in bits.
The Reverends show the people attending the course how to make up the miracle cleansing water for themselves.
So if your sodium chloride is contaminated...
That's sodium chloride, the dangerous bleach-like chemical that was sold as Miracle Mineral Solution, or MMS. But the Reverends don't like to call it that.
Try not to use MMS because they don't like us to use MMS.
So there is no such thing as MMS. This is not an MMS seminar. Okay? There is no such thing as MMS.
Which they don't. The agencies.
The Food Standards Agency, the Advertising Standards Agency.
And they clearly know the authorities would still be interested in what they're up to today.
That is that. If we do get a knock on the door, we will deal with it. It probably is food standards or whatever it is, and we'll tell them to just leave.
They're using MMS as the base for what will eventually be their cleansing water, a chlorine dioxide solution that's also dangerous for human consumption. And the students handle the sodium chloride without any safety precautions.
What we're making here is enough to cure 800 people of malaria, like that.
So what do the experts think? We're showing our footage to Dr. Matt Kaiser, the head of research for a leading cancer charity.
HIV, cancer, skin cancers.
So, what do you think?
Well, it's frankly appalling. The people promoting these treatments are making false claims, not based by any scientific evidence, and they could be doing patients with severe diseases really, really serious harm. These are really potent chemicals, and the side effects, tissue damage, inflammation, problems to the stomach, causing nausea, all of that, and it wouldn't have any effect on the disease. They shouldn't be taken by anyone.
And the price of being granted access to the secrets of the Genesis 2 Church? Well, it's not cheap. Actually, that's a compulsory donation. They insist you hand over to learn how to make something that won't make you any better and could actually do you harm. But do these ministers really stand by their claims? I'm on a stakeout looking for the Reverends from the Genesis 2 Church. They claim drinking their secret cleansing water will cure all manner of serious illnesses.
I treated one gentleman with skin cancer with a huge tumour.
But the medical experts are in no doubt that their secret water won't do you any good at all and risks doing you serious harm.
They're selling false hope. Not only will they not treat cancer, but they could cause serious, serious side effects by doing so. And I think it's frankly appalling and immoral.
So in the face of all evidence to the contrary, do the Reverends still stand by what they say? We asked the seminar teacher Leon Edwards for an interview. Remember, he claimed to have successfully treated people with the secret water that's actually industrial bleach. In a phone conversation, he denied he'd ever made such claims, and we haven't heard from him since.
285 donations.
But what about the man who was happy to take hundreds of pounds in donations? We asked the organiser of the seminar we attended, Mark Kishan Christopher, for an interview on camera. He's refused to even respond to our requests, but we've tracked him down to this East London address. It's a long wait, and when he does finally appear, he couldn't look less like the confident healing minister he claims to be. Has he still got all the answers now? Why do you tell people that
I do.
drinking bleach will cure
bleach?
cancer?
It does?
It does not cure cancer.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You have no evidence that drinking bleach will cure cancer, do you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm talking about miracle mineral solution.
Sorry. So I have no idea what you're talking about.
Mr. Christopher? Mr. Christopher, you're exploiting people who are sick and selling them false hope, aren't you? Come out and answer our questions, Mr. Christopher. It's serious allegations, these are. Well, looks like so-called Reverend Christopher doesn't want to talk about his miracle solution when he knows the cameras are on him.
Well, there we are.
Brave, actually, to go up.
Hopefully that will draw some kind of line under that.
Yeah, so since filming, we've also discovered Miracle Mineral Solution is still available to buy online.
Yeah, well, we contact the self-professed inventor of Miracle Mineral Solution, and one of his colleagues sent us to a link on a website called Water Purification Supplies, which listed companies selling to the UK. So we're passing all of this information on to the Food Standards Agency.
Yes.